Shalom. First, I like to get just like all praises other glory to Yahweh Ba'ashib, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashib Kakatash, and double honors my apostles the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who just puts his word, the truth, and also sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now so more than ever. And also salutations to the elect, 144,000 judges, that's 12,000 men from each tribe, and also salutations to the to the to the to the elect, the 1/3. Men, women, and children that's part of elect. And special shout out to the few sisters that listen early and trying to see salvation. To you, I said Sean Wong. This is your brother Sakaria for the Great Bill Store User Camp. Back with another lesson in truth. And I saw this today at the plantation. And I said, like, I'm going to do a lesson on this. And I was talking about what these damn devils going to chip these damn jakes in prison. So, and like this is prophecy. So, the topic is will will plan to just like chip the people in prison. Why I say will chip the people in prison? Because he's gonna do it. And at the end of the day, it's just like prophecy. So I'm gonna play this video with other spirit. Um, um, I'm, I'm gonna play this video, and then I got a few precepts. So fair use, fair use. I'm not making no money off this. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. I'm using this for biblical educational purposes. Fair use, fair use.
Major tech companies propose putting microchips inside of prisoners. Here it is.
So a digital rights group called Foxglove has just obtained meeting minutes from a UK government roundtable where Google, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, and Palantir were all proposing, surgically implanting chips, like microchips, inside prisoners in order to track their behavior and their location in real time. And here's the thing about all of that. You see, that meeting took place a little over a year ago, and those proposals have been sitting under consideration for that entire year, and nobody knew about it until a few days ago when those minutes were made public. And according to Ministry of Justice sources, none of those proposals have been ruled out. They're all still on the table. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then you already know why my face looks like this. Because last year, I published a 7-part investigation called Who TF is in My Head, and it was about Elon Musk and his company Neuralink, and about the potential for experimentation on incarcerated people, potentially, allegedly, when it comes to testing this technology, allegedly.
Do I have to say it out loud? Number one, this is a pretext to create the context to knock on your door. Okay? This isn't just for prisoners. Look at the companies who are involved. These companies are end consumer companies, meaning the consumer is the...
It's really the whole world. Esau wants to like chip the whole world. And like, he really wants to come at the elect. Why? Because he don't know who is who. And then he wants to start prophecy. Okay? He wants to stop like prophecy. That's what he wants to do. He wants to stop the elect, but he cannot stop the elect. Okay? He cannot. He cannot, man.
Buying the end product. These are not companies that typically deal with just prisoners as their end consumer. You're talking about companies whose end consumer is you and I. Number one. Two, prisoners still have rights. Those who are incarcerated, 99% of them come home eventually. So prisoners still have rights. And do they have a right to say no to this proposal? And lastly, if this happens, which we are hoping it doesn't, it's a ridiculous idea and erodes more of your sanctity and rights as a human being,
Let's go to Second Ezra. This is this is Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. And then answered I and said, what shall the party asunder of thy times, or where shall the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham and unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob's hand held first at the heel of Esau. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth. So Esau is the end of his world, man. This man's going down. Esau is the end of the world. What's the world? Just like an age, aeon, a rulership. Okay, and Jacob is the beginning of that follow it. Jacob is the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, the Americans, and Israelites that look like the nations. We are the beginning that follow it. We got next. Okay, we got next. Okay, we got next. Let's go to let's go to Revelation. This is what Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11 reads. After 3 days and a half of the spirit of life from Yahweh enter into them, and and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fall upon them which saw them. So 3 days and a half, that's like 350 years that the Israelites spent in slavery in in the Americas between 1620 and 1970. At that at this period, so the elect will of Israel will return to the understanding of the truth. That's in Ezekiel 37. So these Amalekites, seeing us in the highways and byways, these Edomites and these nations, they are scared that us, the men of the Lord, it's like stand on our feet, tell this devil in his face that he's going down, and also sometimes call him a boy too, and they are scared. These same Edomites are scared. They are scared that Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is standing upon their feet, and also the Israelites that look like the other nations is standing on their feet, cussing his ass out. That's why they see us, they smile, they like shake their head, they just like bow down. Yeah, they scared. They are scared. They are scared. They should be. Shit, they think that us is the male Lord, the elect, is gonna shuck his drive and shuck his drive and like cooning and no, we not doing that. We not like these that celebrity jakes that be kissing ass like Bud Crawford. He took a picture with Donald Trump, a little racist and like a no pedophile. I'll probably do that video next after I finish this lesson. So, uh, yeah, man. So, so they all scared. So, so they're gonna chip people. Let's go to Jeremiah. So we are at the end, man. And just like Esau's back, it's against Esau's back. It's against the wall. This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and, and before thee of old prophesy against many kingdoms and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and oppressors. So the prophets back then, before, like prophesied against many countries and, and also great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. That's what we doing right now. This is Deuteronomy because the curses is falling on these damn devils. That's why they want to chip people because they want to stop prophecy because they are crumbling. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. It reads, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which shall persecute thee." So most likely taking the curses off us a little bit and putting on these damn devils. Okay? They the most high is putting these take the curses off of us and putting on these on on these devils. Okay? That's what that's what most high is doing, and like Esau's back is against the wall. The curses is falling on Esau. Esau losing his jobs. They graduate from college. Their kids graduate from college. They can't get no work nowhere. All right. They damn women leaving them, going with Jake. They damn women tired of them, talking about them. They damn kids trying to act like niggas and shit. They damn sons want to be a trainee. They damn daughters want to be a slut. So this man's back against the wall, man. And his damn racist is like divided. Maybe killing their family, killing their self, trying to get as money as they can. Like Elon Musk, he was a billionaire. Now he's a trillionaire. Why he went to why he got selected by Donald Trump? To be a trillionaire. To get as much as they can. But really all that wealth belongs to us anyways. So let's go to Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It reads, "And he calls it all but small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their forehead." So this man's gonna cause all, but small in the society, great in the society, rich people, poor, people who are free, and bond, people who's in prison right now. They talk about chipping people right now. They think they these companies think about doing that. They want to chip these prisoners. They're gonna chip his Jake. Who's in the prison house? Jake. Okay, that's what they trying to do. And receive like a karama in their right hand, on their foreheads. They want to put these devils want to put a chip on your right hand, on your forehead. They want to put a brain chip in them, man. Verse 17, "And that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So you ain't gonna buy nothing, you ain't gonna sell nothing, you ain't gonna work, you ain't gonna do nothing. Without that damn karama, they're gonna exercise you out of society. Verse 18, "Here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 600 3 score and 6." There you go. There you go. This is prophecy. This is a future prophecy, and it will come to pass very soon. And like it's here. That just like MOTB is here. They're gonna plan to cause the event, man, and they're gonna chip everybody. Once they do that, that man is Esau Edom. He's gonna go right into slavery, and you Jakes, you do not take that seat hit, because if you do, the Most High is gonna burn you with fire. What's that fire? These ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. So, man, endure and stay faithful, because like most of us, some of the men of the Lord is gonna be put to death. Some of us gonna get our heads chopped off. Some of us gonna have spiritual power. Some of us gonna be delivered. So we have to endure. So get your house in order. It goes for me too. So I'm gonna wrap this up. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bashim Yabashai, and double honors up to my apostle also gave Millstone. Lord's will this edifying to the next one, Shalom. Next time, Shalom.
If this happens, well, that means that wherever they go, once they are released, individuals who are formerly incarcerated, do they keep the chip? So that means everywhere they go, the chip is still activated, even in your home and restaurants, et cetera, et cetera. It's a never-ending story. We will continue to bring you updates on this insanity. It is unfortunate that we even have to address it. And once again, who's the guinea pig? Well, those they feel as if are the least of these. If you're a person of faith, you already know that's not how it works. Indisputable is still the fastest growing news show in America. We tell the truth on